What's up, everybody? It's me, KG, Kris Gardner, owner of the Houston Roundball Review, local name, global perspective. Going to talk mock draft, not too long, just a few things. Do a little bit of different intro here, but real quickly to enter tonight's drawing, tonight's giveaway to win a 30-day free subscription to The Athletic. Just type hashtag mock, MOCK, and near the end of the show, I would have a random drawing to select one lucky winner. And then that person sends me their email address to kgardner at thehrr.com. And I'll email them back with the link to get the free subscription. Oh, and by the way, let's do it. Hey, I like the little mix up there. Did things a little bit different, courtesy of Jackson Gatlin and Andy Yanez, two of the youngsters, my mentees. All right, folks, got the question here. One simple answer there to the Cash App right there. It's my name, my government name, Christopher Gardner, right there. KRISTOPHERGARDNER. I'll put that up there. And of course, you can also do it a little different. PayPal. PayPal.me slash the HRR. The HR review. THRREVIEW. PayPal.me slash THEHR review. And a reminder, if you're just not tuning, if you missed the intro switch up, to enter tonight's giveaway to a 30-day free subscription to The Athletic, just type hashtag MOCK in the comments, and random drawing later on in the show will pick the winner. A lot of folks in already. Good to see. Wise Citizens, how you doing? JT Hines, Deverick, Correct Cuts, Mr. 33 Wins, how are you? H-Town's Finest, how are you? Fall Forward Media, how are you? Let's have some fun. All right. Not my mock draft yet, because I'm not sure I'm going to do one. I might. Justin, how are you doing? I used to do them. I don't have time to do them, doing all these different shows and things like that, but I might get into it. Steven, how are you doing? Have some fun. My colleague, Jonathan Fagan from the Chronicle, soon to be Jonathan 1, and I'm 1A once Mark Berman retires as the longest on the Houston Rockets media beat. Wow. Whew. How about that? But anyway, Jonathan Fagan had his mock 2.0. WK, how you doing? D, how you doing? I asked you, Rocket fans, Thursday, in a YouTube clip, not quite a short, different format, in a scenario. We know Wemby's going 1, duh. At 2, my scenario at that time was Scoot Henderson. 3, Brandon Miller. Mudbone, how you doing? Thank you for chiming in. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the comments already from everybody. Reminder to enter tonight's giveaway, hashtag MOCK. Once again, hashtag MOCK. But flip it up, though. If Amen Thompson goes 3, so Amen's gone, what would you guys like to see the Rockets do with the 4th pick? So Scoot's gone, Amen's gone. You got Brandon Miller at 4. You got Cam Whitmore available at 4. What do you guys think in that scenario? Keep in mind, my man Mark Stein, Steinline, his newsletter. Not sure if he discussed it in his podcast with Chris Haynes, but the Indiana Pacers with 3 first-round picks, 7, 26, and 29, want to move up. They're at 7. So I'm not sure how high they want to move up and who they have their eye on. But if they come calling to Rafael at 4, what y'all want Rafael to ask for from the Pacers? We want 7. We want all 3 first-round picks. Indiana, give me what you got. Or give me 7 and some players on the roster. What would y'all like? Jamon says at 4 in my scenario of Amen gone. Damon says Brandon Miller. Correct cuts. Says Cam Whitmore. Asleep Art, how you doing? Says Miller. Steven Fernandez says if Amen's gone, then Brandon Miller, no doubt. We'll probably take Miller. Ace Times Finest says. Rafael, Fall Forward Media says Rafael Stone said he's taking best player available no matter what. Asleep Art says in my Pacers phone call discussion to Rafael, don't want 7. Okay. But if Indy calls and says, all right, should Rafael say, I want all 3 first-round picks? You want number 4? How bad do you want number 4? Tell me how bad you want number 4. Steven says, tell the Pacers I'm good. well, it's good to want that one, Tyrese Halliburton. I'm pretty sure the Pacers wouldn't give him up in this make-believe scenario. Too many picks, but Asleep Art in this scenario, if the Rockets got these 3 first-round picks from Indiana, that would not stop them from packaging them to another team or being involved in another deal to get an impact veteran. You got more assets. You got more people may be willing to make a deal with you because you got more assets to deal with. So we got another. He better give us Halliburton or else he can keep the 7th pick. Dre Field says get Miles Turner. That's the name I wanted out of toss out. That's what I'm looking for. That's it right there. So what they do? Agent 00 say here. Gilbert Arenas said folks in the top 4 of the draft should require players to do runs with NBA players on the team and not just the trainers. That used to be done by some teams. I'm not sure how. It's probably gone by the wayside now with agents trying to protect their brands and the client's brands and all those things. So, but you used to get a run in with the NBA players, your future teammates, to see what they could do. Miller's stock is dropping. Yeah, depends on who you ask. So, could be line season. I mean, let's put it like that. Could be line season. Why Citizens, Brandon Miller, or Whitmore. With Pacers, I'm asking for 2 of their picks and Nembhard. And thank you. There we go. We're getting there. Yeah. Ask for, okay, A-Town says got to draft someone with the 4th pick. Why? If you can get a better player, Rockets may like somebody currently in the NBA that is more impactful than the 4th pick if their top 3 choices are gone. At some point, you have to pay young picks talent. Yeah. Fall Forward says, I don't want Miles Turner. Take the 4th pick. Okay. And draft BPA for sure. All right. That's old school now. Correct cut says best player available. I know what you meant. Best player available. Yep. Okay, Derek, you want Amen's brother. Comment right here. Do I see a world where Scoot Henderson drops to 4? Sure. Because it only takes one team to like Amen Thompson's ceiling. And then another team like Brandon Miller's readiness for the NBA right now. Yeah, that's possible. Sure. How likely? I don't know, but yeah. Dre Fields looking more like a promising pick. So we'll see how it all plays out. If someone is foolish enough to draft Amen with a top 3 pick, why do you say that? A lot of people, hype is the right word. A lot of folks during interviews seem to really be touting Amen Thompson and his brother's upside, the potential. So it wouldn't shock me if Amen is a top 3 pick. We need to move KPJ. That wasn't what I asked about this scenario. That's another point of discussion. Let's see. A fringe all-star player is not worth top 4 pick. Many teams see this as a 4-man draft. Porter out here loves Amen Thompson. I think Dame was in on that workout. Take it for what it's worth. I mean, but would that workout convince Dame? Yeah, I can win with this youngster right now. So yeah, take him at 3. Or Dame said, no, I need an impact veteran now to help me win. So trade that pick. He's nice. He ain't that nice. So could be that scenario. Steve Hernandez watched Amen full highlights last night. His vision and passing angles are ridiculous. Very high upside. James Tryon, how are you doing? Thank you for joining. And say, I'm going to bring this up because Jonathan Fagan touched on it in his article pertaining to the Twins. Because in a scenario, reality, Twins been in the elite 2 years. Touched on in the article the question about their shooting, their form. Some say it looks broken. Well, if they've been working on it for 2 years and it's still broken, does that give you some concern? If they've been working on their game for 2 years, working out 2, 3, 4 times a day on their the non-game days, and his shot is still broken, is that an area of concern? Their coach said, no, not an area of concern. Damian Wilkins says, no, it's not an area of concern. It'll get better with more time in the NBA. But 2 years is 2 years. I'm just putting it out there. Some folks may feel that way. You hire a shooting coach and it gets all straightened out. So none of the top prospects can really shoot well except for Miller. Well, Greedy Dick's not one of the top prospects. He may be the best shooter in the draft, in the top 15. Jalen Green, that interview with PG, yep. He wouldn't mind getting in. Yeah. I saw that, listened to it, yep. But again, do you guys have concern? Wise Citizen says he does have some concern. 2 years in, and his shot, the form on his shot is still broken. Looks broken, okay? Looks broken. Could be shooting coach don't have one with the elite. Or who they have is not very good, not very technically sound. Could be all those different things, So this is fair. I'm not so much big on a player's form as long as it goes in at a high clip. Okay? Just go in at a high clip. That's the important thing. Because Reggie Miller's shot that's not textbook form, but it went in. Okay? Not everybody can't shoot like Ray Allen. Everybody can't shoot like Dale Curry, Dale Ellis, form like that. So, this how coaches want it taught and shoot. Does it go in at a high clip? Does it go in coming off picks? Does it go in off a screen? Does it go in on the move? Does it go in at a high clip? All those different things. It's for folks to say, for teams to decide. Reminder, folks who are joining in the last few moments, to enter tonight's giveaway for a 30-day free subscription to The Athletic. Type in the comments, hashtag MOCK, hashtag mock. You know the hashtag, the pound sign. Some of you older folk. Hashtag MOCK. Good comparison here. Sean Marion jump shot was not textbook. So yeah, there's a lot of different That's why I said I'm not big on whether the shot's broken. Does it go in at a high percentage? Nobody would teach Bill Cartwright's shooting form. Great. Um, LeBron couldn't shoot coming out of his first couple years. True. Got to work on it. This part, rumors, I think, I think it's pretty. Well, there's smoke, there's fire. About Ime getting some of the guys he used to work with in Boston. I think that's legit. So we'll see how soon it comes about. Dot those I's and cross those T's. It's like, well, I think Frank Vogel was one of the veterans who was spending time, he and Stephen Silas were spending time in Boston to help out Joe Mazzulla. Well, Frank Vogel's now going to the Suns. So that opens up the door, more opportunities for Stephen Silas to go and join the Celtic staff officially. Yeah. But all those scenarios about the Pacers with their 3 picks and the Rockets, the 4th pick, colleague Jonathan Fagan with the 4th pick. The Houston Rockets select Amen Thompson, overtime elite guard, 6'7", 20 years old. Fagan writes about Amen. The Rockets are also thought to be open to a deal, but the price would be high considering the potential that would come with Thompson's sensational athleticism and with the size to use his defensive talent in switches all over the floor. So in Fagan's mock draft 2.0, Wemby 1, Brandon Miller 2, Scoot Henderson 3 to the Blazers, leaving Amen Thompson 4 to the Rockets, and Kent Whitmore 5 to Detroit. But your thoughts, Fagan has Amen Thompson. But those first few words in that opening sentence, the Rockets are also thought to be open to a deal. Pacers and those 3 picks. For the folks saying no to the Pacers-Rockets trade scenario, what would it take for the Rockets to say yes, for you to say yes to a deal involving the Pacers, players, 3 picks, etc.? There's a hell no to it, but what are you thinking about it? All right, let's see. A sounds fine. We don't need to bring in any more rookies this year, except for one more. I'd package our 4th pick with the 20th pick and try to move up to the 2nd or 3rd pick. Damon thinks Charlotte will take Scoot at 2 and look to trade Lonzo. I was kind of surprised Jonathan had Brandon Miller going to Charlotte. I was kind of, because I think more and more folks kind of feel Charlotte would draft Scoot at 2. Upside, but we'll see. And remember this, Fall Forward Media brings it up. Stone says he's always open to a deal. You know that he wouldn't trade the 4th pick. Huh. LaMelo and Charlotte. Yeah, that's what I was like. I didn't time right because Lonzo's got knee problems in Chicago. Yeah. And bless his heart, hope he still has a career. Too many young guys. But again, it's not to say if the Rockets traded with the Indiana that they'd keep all 3 first-round picks. Rafael could package those to someone else for a vet or 2 to a team that wants to get younger themselves and have more guaranteed contracts from rookie contracts. So it's not to say they'd be married with keeping those picks from Indiana. So Hunter, new name, thank you for chiming in as well. Draft a twin and the best player available with 20 and close the book on the rebuild. Huh. Okay. Jack Madigan, that's a new name as well. Thank you for chiming in with your comments. Thank you for taking time out on this edition of Let's Talk Houston Rockets here on YouTube. Reminder, keep pushing. I'm going to keep pushing it, keep mentioning it. To enter tonight's giveaway, winner receives a free 30-day subscription to The Athletic. In the comments, just type hashtag mock, hashtag MOCK. Jack says he's more hurt over Rockets not getting Scoot than Wemby. He was meant to be a Rocket. We'll see. We'll see. Hashtag mock. Reminder, hashtag MOCK. Later on in Fagan's mock draft, at 20, Luke, Big Thriller, thank you for entering the drawing. At 20, Ryan Rupert, Frenchman, played with the New Zealand Breakers, 6'6", 19 years old. He might seem to duplicate Rockets' first pick of Amen Thompson with similar size and even greater length, defensive skills, and uncertain perimeter shooting. The Rockets have long insisted they look for the best available player. And nearly any pick that they make here will duplicate either this year's or other seasons' first picks. But Rupert also offers potentially elite defensive skills with a chance to develop offensively. Thoughts on that? How about Ryan Rupert at 20? I'm not convinced the Rockets will keep the 20th pick. I think it'll be traded to someone. But this is for the mock draft, and you can't factor in trades until they happen. But thoughts on him, an athlete, but also someone who's elite defender. Thoughts on that possibility of Ryan Rupert? And I'm pronouncing it Ryan Rupert based on Rafael Barlow's interview with young Mr. Rupert, who's just learned English within the last year. So kudos to him. But his skill set coming from a basketball family. So what about Rockets drafting him at number 20? So let me see. hold on. Let me take this down. We got, we can't ever get rid of Josh Christopher. He's a fan favorite. Well, if they can get something for him, they will trade him. Got to say that. Steven Fernandez says draft Amen, pick up Cam Johnson and some vets. Rocks will be good. H-Town's Finest says Amen Thompson is going to be scary good. JB Johnson, the possibilities are endless. Mudbone, I don't have my man Willie Gibson from Ohio, the Ohio State here. He'd love to have Sensabaugh go to the Rockets at 20. Fall Forward Media loves Ryan Rupert, but also believes that the Rockets are looking for less of a project if they keep the pick, which I don't believe he will. If they keep the pick, and Derek Lively, I think, will be gone. I think Jonathan had Lively going, 12? Let me see, 11 to Orlando. So, yeah, I'd be stunned if Derek Lively does not go in the lottery. Stunned. No way he's available. Not say no way. Anything's possible. But at 20, I'd be shocked if he's still available at 20. Well, all right. Question from H-Town's Finest. Would I trade number 4 to Toronto for Siakam or OG? I don't see Toronto trading Siakam for the 4th pick. OG Anunoby, possible. I think that wouldn't be a bad deal. Just like that. Not involving other things, as my man Kelly Eco put in his fake trades last week, as we discussed, and many folks booed and said hell no to from their chests numerous times last week. All right. Let's see here. Really off course for drafting at 20. Like you mentioned before, and Eco, we have enough young guys. Yeah, the Rockets, clearly, I don't see their draft board. We don't get those kind of insights to be inside the room to see who they got on the draft board on the big board. But they got so many. Almost half their team is a first, second round pick. First pick, excuse me, last two drafts. Keeping fourth pick, and then the 20th pick. I just don't see it. They could package that 20th pick and get a veteran who could help them in the locker room and help them on the court. Scotty Barnes. I don't think Toronto will give up on him just yet. Justin says if the Rockets do draft, if they get Amen, and KD's probably gone. Why would you say that? Yeah, Justin, why would you say that? Because Amen is, I guess, looked at as a lead guard. So whose minutes? You wouldn't take KJ's minutes. You might take KPJ's minutes, but not necessarily KJ Martin's minutes. So what do you think about that? Hit me up. Give me a response and the reason for it. See, this is what we got to ask. Would Amen be a good fit for small forward instead of point guard? Right now, rookie year in the NBA, you touched on it. His passing skills, I think he's a better passer than, as a lead guard, and not necessarily as a three. I think versatility wise, he could probably defend threes, 1, 2, threes. That won't be a problem. Offensively, he might be a facilitator. Then defensively, he defend threes. But versatility, and many fans on here. TJK Penny, how you doing? Thank you for chiming in. A lot of new names here. Appreciate it. For those who are new, Trader One, thank you as well. But many fans and many family members here on these Let's Talk Houston Rockets live streams are just firm, adamant that KPJ is not a point guard. He is not a true point guard, whatever term you want to use. Well, is Amen Thompson a true point guard? No. Does he have more point guard skills? Is he more of a natural point guard than KPJ? Who's to say? Could he run the offense to help move KPJ off the ball, to have him more involved in more catch and shoot situations? Could he do that? Would that be the best fit, the best utilization of all three of their skills? Amen Thompson, Jalen Green, and KPJ. Would you like KPJ as the starting three? Or would you like KPJ as the sixth man? Or would you like KPJ to be traded elsewhere, to be brought in for a veteran, someone up front? So let me know what you think about that. And reminder, we're near the 30-minute mark of tonight's Let's Talk Houston Rockets. To enter tonight's giveaway, random drawing, winner receives a free 30-day subscription to The Athletic. In the comments, type hashtag mock, hashtag MOCK. And, Scoot quoted it saying he loves Houston. He was part of the work the Rockets, he, Jabari, Rafael, Coach Udoka, and other members of the Rockets organization did in Freedman Town. KPJ loved the city of Houston. Yes, I know that. And remember, he said it at a media day that the Rockets franchise saved his life. I know that too. Remember that too. Does not guarantee he'll be here, be a Rocket for life. Doesn't mean that an NBA team won't come calling to Rafael and saying, hey, Let's make a deal. I got a deal in mind, Rafael. It involves you sending Kevin Porter Jr. to us and us sending player XYZ and a pick or two to y'all. But, that could happen. So it's nice. It's commendable that KPJ loves Houston. He loves being here. Family's here. Great. Does not mean the Rockets won't trade him if they believe a deal involving him makes them better. So this is business. It's not personal. It's business. KPJ is better at 6-man. See, that's one thing Coach Udoka, Rafael, have to decide. What is the best fit for KPJ for the team? Aiming at the 3. I don't believe he'll be the 3. I believe he'll run the offense. Let's put it like that. I think it was, who was it? Correct? Was it you with the joking about positionless basketball? Who's to say in workouts, 5-on-5s, some runs, that Amen Thompson is better run the offense than KPJ? What if he shows that? What if he proves he's better at the 1 than Scoot? Yeah, I would comment on this, WK. It was random because it was near the end of the press conference, and Tillman said how much he really enjoyed KPJ and loved him and all that. Okay. All right, that's nice. Are you trying to increase KPJ's trade value? I mean, and I'm not trying to be, I am trying to be cold. I am being cold. But I'm just speaking from a business point of view. I know KPJ is a hell of a player, hell of a talent. That does not mean he's untradeable. If a team, pick a team with talent, but if Team X makes Rafael just some ridiculous offer that it seems like it's too good to be true in favor of the Rockets, and it involves KPJ, KPJ's gone. I mean, Tillman's blessing and all that's good. But in this scenario, OKC, Sam Presti calls up Rafael, we'll give you 5 first-round picks for KPJ. Is Rafael going to go to Tillman and Tillman's going to say no? I mean, come on. Tillman going to look at it and say, but Rafael, I think so highly of KPJ. He's such a good young man. He's grown so much. And Rafael says, but boss, 5 first-round picks for KPJ. Come on. It's nice. This is business, folks. And that's a tremendous what-if scenario, but you get where I'm coming from. And Rafael says, Tillman says, yeah, Rafael, I know it's 5 first-round picks, but I really do admire KPJ and how far he's come. So I got to say no. What would y'all say? What would y'all say if word got out? Word got out that a team offered the Rockets 3, 4, 5 first-round picks with KPJ, and Tillman said no. What would y'all say? Okay, you know what this business, all right? And KPJ is a good dude. He's maturing, gotten better, growing as a person, all those things. But let's not act like he can't be traded for the right deal. Come on. J-Dog, how you doing? And his comments is true too. Any player, any team says, yeah, we'll give you 5 picks of Jalen Green. Let's go. Want it done tonight or tomorrow? I mean, really, come on. And yeah, I've heard Rafael say this. You know, pieces, players, personnel that fits Coach Udoka's style, his philosophy. Yeah, I saw that, read it, heard it. Oh, Steven, I hope you're right. I hope you're right because about that, that's a good sign. Harden won't be here. I, I don't know. I don't know because it goes back to Tillman. Because this has not changed. As far as I know, that has not changed. It might, and Harden and a 7 out of 10, it hasn't changed. I think that 7 out of 10 factors in James has family here. Tillman wants to sell tickets, believes James can help the Rockets win and sell tickets. All those things I think are still consideration. But I nothing. I've heard nothing. I have not gotten any texts, no phone calls, nothing, no DMs saying, yeah, I mean, it's not the tide has turned and the Rockets do not want James anymore. I haven't heard that. I mean, hell, just last week that he was their top target in free agency. So, I mean, I don't want James as a Rocket for anything really, period, but definitely nothing beyond for a 2-year deal. So I hope Steve Fernandez is right. I hope Jack 42. I hope you're right. I hope what Jackson Gatlin said in his time with me a couple weeks ago that Tillman wouldn't do it. And then Ryan Windhorst came out with the James wants 4 years, $200 million and was looking at the Rockets doing that. Woo! Man, come on, man. Please don't do that. Hell no. Please don't. That makes no sense to me. Terry Agent, how you doing? I'm going to do this. This is my Rocket Media Cup. Hopefully, within a week or two, I will be sipping out of my Houston Roundball Review Media Cup, plug in my newly launched merch. I got mugs, Rocket mugs. Let's Talk Houston Rockets mugs. Let's see. I think I got it. The Let's Talk Houston Rockets shirts. If I can pull it up here. See if it loads. Got the tank tops. 2 different versions of tank tops with different colors. The unisex tees. Classic tees as well. So different merch is available. Website links are in the description of this live stream video and also available on the stores in the store below the videos on the Houston Roundball Review YouTube channel. So a lot of folks in here. Y'all want to talk mock draft? It's great. New names. A Houston Cougar alum has joined in. Jerry said, I said all along that I think Harden is using the Rockets to get what he wants from Philly. I don't know, Jerry. I hope you're right in the sense when the 4 years, $200 million came out, because the Rockets better not do that. Just better not. I mean, hell, they better not do that. Because the majority. Oh, cheers, cheers. Got that hen going. the majority of folks here, majority of family members here on these Let's Talk Houston Rockets don't want James Harden to come back to the Rockets. Majority. I want to say what 90% of the fans here, if not a higher percentage. That relationship. Yeah. Yeah. See, Jay with the laughing emoji, but I'm serious. I'll take James to come back on a 2-year deal for a reasonable amount of money. But he looking for max money? Nope. Click. Go somewhere else. Nope. Not doing it. Nope. Let Nick Nurse deal with that. You want that dude? Go ahead. Let's see. In due time, Justin. In due time. In due time. I'm gonna get the mugs coming in. Try to do a giveaway. Probably gonna do that August. Around that time, August, before the season. Try to do that as well. But once I use up, I got a couple more, with 3 more subscription to the Athletic to give away, and then just try to grow with it and see how it goes. And once again, if you're just not joining tonight's live stream, to enter tonight's giveaway for an opportunity to win a 30-day subscription to The Athletic, free, enter in the comments, #mock, #MOCK, #mock. Once again, he's being cold. 500K for James. Well, clearly he ain't gonna do that. But let's see. Read this. See, Justin went ahead and brought up Detroit. He went ahead and did it. He did it. I didn't do it. He brought up Detroit. So here we go, folks. Here we go. For a minute or two. Do I think Detroit tried to trade up in the draft since they broke? They might. But I think they're going to wait and see who's available to them at 5. And how the players doing workouts for them. And let's see. I've heard the opposite of this. That I've talked about it. Heck, I think I mentioned it to Tillman a couple of years ago about bringing an NHL team, NHL/WNBA, do both. Fill up as many dates in the building as possible. But if Tillman does not get the Coyotes to come to Houston and someone else does, that team is not going to be playing that for Toyota Center. That isn't happening unless they're going to pay a high price for rent. So, boy. See, and this is where a lot of Rockets fans are. There are more cons than pros for James to come back to H-Town. Yeah. And I think I missed a comment, but someone said if James wants max money, tell him he's not good enough. Yeah, that should be the conversation. If not, just hang up in his face. That's what I would do. All right. Trader 1, we discussed it earlier. I'll do it again. Scenario, different from Fagan's mock draft 2.0. But Wemby goes 1. Brandon Miller, this is my scenario. Brandon Miller goes 2. Amen Thompson goes 3. Let me shut up. Scoop goes 2. Amen goes 3. What do you guys want the Rockets to do at 4? Draft Brandon Miller and be done with it? Draft Cam Whitmore. Be done with it? Trade down in the draft to get some more assets for someone who they believe is still high on their board, but they can get back later in the draft? Or what? Or take the Indiana Pacers phone call with their picks at 7, 26, and 29 and say, we'll take some players in 7 and 26 for 4. Would y'all like that? Look at Deverick wants to look at for some Golden State Warriors free agents. Like who? Give me some names. Corbina, thank you for your comments. Taylor Hendricks should be the pick. He's everything the Rockets need. Meaning what? He's not a point guard who will need to be in the G League to develop. Corbina. This is a show taking place in Houston, Texas. So I'm going to toss out there. Why didn't you say Jarris Walker? Yeah, Terry. Order that mug because my mug should be getting here hopefully the 20th or so, if not before. I will be doing some sipping on that for shows. Trust me on that one. Trust and trust. I'm gonna tag it in, tag the product, tag my mug here in these live streams to see if it works. So, yep. See, Alan responded to you. Taylor Knight at 4. I think 4 is too high for him. I think 4 is too high for Jarris Walker. H-Town's finest. Again, it's lying season. Depending on the sources, who knows what you're going to hear. I've said, was it after the lottery or right around the time before? I love Ken Whitmore for Detroit. I think he'd be great for Detroit. Doesn't mean they're going to pick him, though. So we'll see. Because I know James Edwards III with The Athletic wrote about possibly Detroit taking at Ken Whitmore at 5. I love him for Detroit. But we'll see. It's lying season. It's going to get worse as we get closer and closer to the draft. Scenario, if Brandon Miller falls to the Rockets at 4, take Miller. Hunter, you say taking Oscar over Miller. Do tell. Why? Why do you say that? Why do you think that? Jerry says, ask, is the shooting a concern with the Thompson twins? And I'm going to mention it again to Jerry and folks who are popping in and out who may have missed it earlier. I'm putting it out there. I've had this thought. Some say concern. Jonathan Fagan mentioned it in an article about the Twins. The Twins have been with the elite for 2 years. They work out twice a day, 3 times a day, sometimes 4 times a day. And the form of that shot is still broken. What have they been doing to improve the form of that shot in those 2 years? That's a concern. But I also say, as long as the shot goes in at a high percentage, I'm not concerned about how it looks. Different players have different form on their shot. Because clearly what he's been doing, what the Twins are doing, they're not making outside shots at a high clip. Which means, would indicate to me, they need to fix their shot. 2 years, what they've been doing? Who's been helping them on their shot, on their form? So, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, they're not going anywhere. Bob Myers gone. Kind of curious to see how that impacts Draymond, what he does with his option and all those things, but it's a lot of money. Stephen, you are not the first person to think that and suggest that about Jordan Poole, boy, because he regressed a lot this season. Justin is not sure if the Rockets put emphasis on getting a guard. Udoka said he wants the whole team making plays for each other. Yeah. He also mentioned he wants them, the team needs to be better from 3-point range, be better shooters. He mentioned that he's was impressed with what he's seen so far from his players. He's mentioned that he wants a rim protector, shot blocker, a big who can shoot threes would be nice. uh, Terry, thank you for that. See, that's a question. You get the right shooting coach, shooting doctor, and the player is willing to put in the time with that shooting doctor, form can be fixed. That's why I question who he's been working with, who have the Twins worked with these last 2 years. So they seem to have great work ethic, have become much more comfortable in their skin, much more open to talking with the media, much more open on the court with their teammates, being better leaders, being more vocal. And then the athleticism is what did Damian Wilkins say? It's like Dominique in his prime athleticism. Whew, wow. Man, oh man, that's something right there. Boy. So, and this is true. Some have said this. That also is a better playmaker. So we'll see. The future with Ty Ty. I hope. Well, no, I believe he'll get a shot to be the backup point guard with Coach Udoka. He'll get that shot. It's up to him to run with it and make it work. Compare Brandon to Jabari. Oh, I was higher on Jabari. Jabari's come out of Auburn, a little taller. I think Brandon's a 3. Probably not as athletic as Jabari. Not the shot blocker Jabari is. I mean, hell, Jabari shot better from 3 in college than he did his rookie year, which was disappointing to the Rockets. Neither one have great handles, so that's an issue. So, so that's. I'd probably, if they're in the same draft, I'd take Jabari over Brandon. I think Brandon is a 3. I think he's ready-made 3. Jabari's could be a 3, 4, or 5. So, Corbina with the response to, well, my scenario, Amen Thompson's gone before 4. He's gone like 3. So it wouldn't even be a question for the Rockets to consider drafting him. He's gone, So we'll see. Let's see, where was it? We'll see. And Brandon Miller is old. But the Twins are 20. Okay, this not. Let's keep that in mind. The Twins are 20. And Whitmore's 18. Phil Henderson's 19. Ryan is 19, I believe. Yeah, Ryan's 19. So, remember that. Twins are 20 as well. So folks say Brandon's old. Well, Twins are old too, quote unquote. Chris Walker's 19. Not a top 4 pick, in my opinion. But the Cougar backer. Oh, wrong person. The Cougar backer is here. Here we go. But Marcus Sasser got to chime in. So, yeah, 8 times finals. The Twins will be 21. Let me pull it up. And Brandon will be 21. So that's the thing. I think if you are a good shooting coach, a shot and form on a shot can be fixed. Yes, I believe that. Oh, I know this. oh, I know Cam. Wow, he doesn't. He did not at Nova. He had tunnel vision. I mean, he didn't even look to pass the ball. But his age, he's got upside. He's strong. He's athletic. Some teams will have to decide and test him in workouts, 5-on-5s, and teach him the vision part of it, the vision aspect of it. Because if you see things happen, the game slows down, you can become a good passer. Trust your teammates to make shots, make the right plays. But, I mean, you could argue if Villanova, he'd have good enough teammates and just said, I'm getting mine, and forget everybody else. We'll see. But Cam Whitmore at 5 with Jaden Ivey and Kate Cunningham, and just a young man, catch the ball, shoot it, or catch the ball and just go to the attack the rack. He can do that for Detroit. And then learn when everybody collapses, kick it out. That's all you got to do. We'll see. But flip it around. Would y'all be good with, because like I said, Cam Whitmore's 18. If Rafael takes Cam Whitmore at 4, if Amen's gone at 3, and Brandon Miller is still there at 4, but instead of Brandon Miller, Rafael says, nope, we're taking Cam Whitmore instead. We like his upside. We like his youth. So, because, hey, I'm just putting it out there. Where is it? Alan Luna? I like Whitmore, but if he's Rocket's choice, then I think they should move on from KJ. Ace Town's Finest says, love Cam at 4. Correct Cuts says, yes, sign me up. Okay. Final moments, reminder, final seconds to enter tonight's random drawing for the free subscription, 30-day subscription to The Athletic. Enter, type in hashtag mock, hashtag MOCK. Going to do the drawing, and the winner, once the winner is chosen, just email me, and in the subject type, let's talk Houston Rockets winner. And I will email you back the link so you can get your free 30-day subscription to The Athletic. All right. Mighty Duck, did you hear me? Thank you for chiming in. Did you hear me there? If you want to enter tonight's drawing to win, have a chance to win a 30-day free subscription to The Athletic, type hashtag mock, MOCK. And I'm going to say it. Didn't feel like I needed to say it, but if you already have a subscription to The Athletic, don't enter. I mean, come on, give it to folks a chance who don't have it. But hey, I don't know. I mean, quote unquote honor system. But hey, hashtag mock. So here we go. Let's see. The numbers are not huge yet, but they're growing. So we're going to do it once I figure out how to do everything again. Okay, so I'm closing it out in 15 seconds. You got 15 seconds to type hashtag mock, MOCK. And then I'm going to close it out. So we got 5 seconds. Hashtag mock, MOCK. All right. A lot of folks, a lot of Rocket fans chimed in. I appreciate that. So here we go. Good luck to the winners of the people entering. Good luck to you. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And clearly, if I come up, I'll draw again. So don't worry about that. Mudbone. How about that, Mudbone? Correct. Congrats. Mudbone. Hit me up with that email. Congrats. Hit me up with that email in the subject. Type "Let's Talk Houston Rockets winner," and I will send you that link. Congrats, Mudbone. Appreciate that. Congrats. All right. Good deal. We got 2 more chances, the next 2 shows, to do the drawing again. So, and then hopefully down the line, do some other giveaways. So, hey, looking for, and who was it? Fall Forward Media one more time. I'm going to do this as well. For folks who want to do this, let me see if I can take it off first so it won't scroll. So we got the Cash App. You can Cash App. You want to contribute to me that way. I'll put that up for a few seconds. Read the comments here. Mudbone, hit me that email. Congrats to you. Hit me with that email. So you can Cash App me there. And of course, you can also do this via PayPal. Let me remove this also. Get the scroll off of there. Or do it this way at PayPal. Let's make it simple. Let me edit that a little bit. Do this. Keep it simple. There we go. PayPal, paypal.me/the HR review. Y'all know how to do all those words. Y'all know that HTTP stuff isn't necessary. So make it even simpler. Simple. Do it like this. So yeah, let's do it like that. Do it like that as well. And of course, reminder to everybody, got that merch, got those mugs, got those t-shirts, got those tank tops. Links are in the description of this show. Yeah, I hope Mudbone comes back. Well, he can watch the rebroadcast. Somebody tell him, Mudbone, you won, man. So if he does not email me by, give him 24 hours. If he doesn't email me within 24 hours, we'll just put it back in the hat, and we'll still have 3 more giveaways to go. So, hey, I got the giveaways. I got the links. So don't worry about it. I'll keep it going. All right, let's see. Appreciate that, Fall Forward. Let me see. Let me see if I got it. Looks like I got it already. My sister's making fun of me. So I got it. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Yes, I did. Why my sister gave me that response. I don't know why. But anyway. So, all right, good people. This is a great show. Oh, man. Steven, Jimmy Buckets, he was a facilitator. He was looking to get his teammates involved. He wasn't. Oh, thank you, Mudbone. Appreciate that. Wonder where you were, man. We did want to miss you. So just email me here, Mudbone. Here you go. Email me right there. So send that email, and you do it right now if you can, so I can put it up and get you straight once I shut down this show. But yeah, email me right there, and in the subject, "Let's Talk Houston Rockets winner." And I'll take care of that, do the rest. So great. Awesome. I'm glad you came back, because folks are wondering where you were. So thank you very much. Tyler Hero, but he might come back, might play tomorrow. But his conditioning can't be up to par, but we'll see what he can do. I mean, he can stretch the floor, that 3-point threat. Oh, Mudbone, he's taking shots at Jimmy Butler in your name. Mudbone was MIA like Jimmy Butler, but he came back. So he came back. So does that mean Jimmy Butler will come back in game 2 and even up the series? Or is it going to be Nuggets 2-0 as they head to Miami for games 3 and 4? Who was it? Somebody said Heat in 7. No. No. I don't see it. No. No. Uh, no. So Mudbone, hit me up with that email. I'm glad you came back. If someone reached out to you, I'm glad they did that. You heard. So we know you're still 33 wins. 33. I'm not sure I'm going to 33 just yet, but I know, y'all know, that just simply by internal improvement and a new head coach, that I guarantee it. Oh, it's kind of slow on the draw. Guarantee that the Rockets will win more games this coming season than they did last year. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Nuggets in 6. Mudbone says Nuggets in 6. I said Nuggets in 5 when I was a guest on my mentor show. I don't know if I go that way, but Nuggets, I'm picking Nuggets win the series to get that first championship. And kudos to them because I doubted them for a long, long time. It truly did. Doubted them a long time this season. But the weapons are there. They're playing better defense. So patience worked out for them. Health. Didn't make any bad deals. Brent, how are you doing? Thank you for your time. Appreciate that. Why this won't go away? Let me see. There we go. Get rid of that now. All right. So Mudbone, hit me up so I can send you that link so you can get your link to the free 30-day subscription to The Athletic. All right, good people. Let's see. If Butler loses, we won't claim him in Houston. It's Tomball. I mean, so some folks don't claim Tomball. So it's up for, yes, I know Mr. 33 wins. Yes, I know it's you. We'll see if the Rockets get those 33 wins next year. Might have to do something for you. We'll see about that. Do I? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I also guarantee. Hell, it was 17, man. They don't get more than 17 wins next year. Sheesh. All that money's wasted if they don't do that. So let me pull it up. I know no one cares, but yes. Well, and plus, Cade Cunningham is going to be healthy. So Cade and Monty back. Guarantee. No question. Detroit might get a whole 24 wins next year. Yeah, a whole. Guarantee. No doubt. No doubt on that one. Yeah. All right. Next year, what we got next year? Fall Forward Media next year. Right. Oh, you're going to. Oh, that's a lot. That's a huge improvement. 41. Who are they bringing in as a veteran? Who are the vets they're bringing in? 41 wins. That's a 19-win improvement. That's a lot. Boy, Tillman would be smiling. He'd be grinning for days if that happened. Well, you just rough. Don't claim Magnolia. Don't claim Conroe. Don't claim Tomball. 31 wins for James. And the closer and closer we get to the season, might keep a tab of how can I'll figure it out. Keep a tab of predictions, fan predictions, win-loss predictions, who comes closest, things like that. And then at the end of next season, do something. That's a lot of money that Tom Gores is paying Monty Williams. That's a whole hell of a lot of money that he's paying Monty. Good for Monty. Detroit was one of the teams that I tossed out there like 3 shows ago on Folks Talking Sports to Andy and Willie as how about Monty take us over Detroit rather than Philly? Because Detroit's window is wider than Philadelphia. And, well, second time around, opened that bag and said, "Here you go, Monty." So good for him. Okay, I got you. Fall 4 media, I got you. Okay, June 3rd, 2023, 41 wins. You keep coming back like the former Brandon, now correct cuts, and keep coming back with 41, 41, 41, because correct cuts said 33 and sticking with it. Said 33 wins 2 years ago, I think, right? 2 years ago. And he's maintaining that 33, 33, 33, so much so he's now known as Mr. 33. So you be Mr. 41. Just keep it coming. We shall see. And of course, uh, it, offer, no, because it wasn't really an offer. It was more, are you interested in taking the job? And at that point, he was like, I'm not sure I want to coach next season. So the money wasn't really discussed. It was, he had two teams he considered if he opted to coach. And Detroit was one of those two teams. So he said no, but it was more along the lines of, well, let me think about it because I'm not sure I want to coach. Because hell, at that point, he was still getting paid, what, $21 million from the Suns to sit out. So I think it was more along those lines than a question of he didn't believe in Detroit and it's, no, y'all aren't good enough for me kind of thing. And, H-Town's finest, you're like, I haven't seen him tonight. Tony M called me Mr. I don't want James Harden back. Well, not alone. Not alone. So, Justin, see, I'm wrapping it up because we're getting into too much Detroit talk. What is it? It's not rebuild. What did Troy say? Troy Weaver says it's not rebuild. It's retooling, because the way he phrased it was, you're retooling because the franchise has won before, kind of thing. I forget what it was. There's Tony M. There's the I don't want James Harden back and don't want X back. None of that kind of stuff. So, but hey, Tony, see you tomorrow, I hope, for the next edition of Folks Talking Sports, 6 p.m. Central Time with me, Andy Yanez, and Willie Gibson. We'll be done before Game 2 starts between the Nuggets and the Heat. But check us out on this Houston Roundball Review YouTube channel. Resurgence, I don't think it was Resurgence. He started with, and I used to know this too, because when I heard it, it made sense. Now I forgot about it. But anyway, I'm sticking with it. Longtime followers, longtime members of the family know I said a Rockets-Detroit final within 4 to 5 years. I'm still going 4 years now. So I'm still sticking with it. I'm not changing that. I believe that both teams have good coaches, the right head coaches in place. Both teams have young talent, and we'll see what they do with it. So thank you very much, everybody, for your comments. Lively show this evening. Appreciate it. Your comments, it's always special to me when y'all take time out of your days, lives to chop it up with me, to discuss the Rockets. We had a lot of folks who still want Rockets. Remember, Jonathan Fagan. Oh, wrong one. Jonathan Fagan. Amen Thompson at 4. But if Amen's gone at 3, Rocket fans will be okay with Brandon Miller at 4. So thank you very much. But yeah, 4 years. 4 years. I'm going to stick with it. 4 years, Fall 4 Media. 4 years. Rockets Detroit Finals. 4 years. That'd be something. I would talk so much trash if the Detroit won that series. Man, y'all couldn't deal with me. Oh, y'all could not deal with me at all. Jack 42, I appreciate it. You guys make the show fun. You guys I enjoy it. It's a lot of fun talking with the Rocket fans. It's a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. Tell your friends about it. Subscribe to the Houston Roundball Review channel. Hit that like button on all the videos. I've branched out. YouTube has approved the channel for the store tab, so other ways to get merch and support the channel. You can click on videos and hit a $ and support the channel that way as well. Not just buying merch. You can click on the money sign on video and send in $1, $2. Send in what you can. Your support and your time means a lot to me. So always remember that I am very thankful for everything you guys do for me and this channel. So if you are a sports fan, join me and Andy and Willie Gibson Sunday evening, June 4th, on this channel as we talk Big 12, U8 football, Big 10, NBA Finals, sports. And then next Saturday, June 10th, we're going to talk Rockets again and have another giveaway. So until tomorrow, some of y'all. Oh, and also on Thursdays on the lunch break, I do talk Rockets Thursdays from 12 to 1 on the lunch break. You can also watch that show here on the Houston Roundball Review YouTube channel. Everybody take care. Until later. Peace.